Today we're trying a hack for a 3-ingredient high-protein brownie. And if you're new here, like many of you are, my twin sister Sarah and I have lost 160 pounds following a keto lifestyle since January of 2019.
I'm old!
And on this channel, we love trying different recipes and hacks to see if they're gonna work. And today we're trying this brownie hack. So Sarah and I are constantly on social media looking for recipes that we find interesting, and a lot of these recipes are not necessarily keto, but we think that we can make them keto if we use keto ingredients. This recipe comes from Keto Flow.
Quita? Let me see.
This recipe comes from Quita Hall. We'll leave her linked in the description below. She is on Instagram. And it's basically a recipe that involves 3 major ingredients. Oh, look at this, how aesthetic.
Thank you.
So for this recipe, you're gonna need some brownie mix. This is the Duncan Hines keto-friendly brownie mix. Thick and fudgy.
She didn't use a keto-friendly brownie mix.
She did not use keto-friendly products. We are using them instead. She uses a Fairlife protein milk. We're using the Fairlife Core Power High Protein Milk Shake. This has 6 grams of carbs for the entire bottle, but we're not gonna be using the entire bottle for
and
this.
26 grams of protein.
Protein is a very big thing nowadays.
Protein
I never
is
paid attention to that before.
Viral ingredient, if you will.
Right. It used to be cottage cheese, now it's protein. But guess what? Cottage cheese has a lot of protein, so maybe cottage cheese will still continue to be viral in 2025. And yogurt. This is 2% milk fat. If you want higher fat, use that. Use this if you're trying to cut back on fat. Sarah and I always say that, you know, it doesn't hurt to cut back on the calories. We've preheated our oven to 350 degrees. We lined a baking pan with parchment paper. Sarah obviously did this because it's ugly.
You're ugly.
Thank you. So are you. And this video is sponsored by Element. You guys know that Sarah and I absolutely love Element because we've been drinking it every single day since 2020 because we love the way it tastes and the way it makes us feel on our keto lifestyle. That's because when you go into ketosis, you shed a lot of water, and inside that water are your electrolytes. This can leave you feeling tired, having muscle cramps or nausea, and we call that the keto flu. Element replenishes your electrolytes so that you feel better. Element contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium, and it tastes amazing. Did we mention that? So our favorite flavors are the citrus salt and the grapefruit salt. You need to try them, but did you know Element is coming out with a special flavor, a limited time release of lemonade salt. This is the perfect addition for summer. It's tangy, it's salty, it's perfect in a cocktail, a mocktail, or an iced tea, or just with water. And these limited edition flavors, they always sell out, so get some. Right now, Element is offering our Keto Twins community a free sample pack so you can try 8 of their flavors with any purchase. So you can buy some lemonade salt and get a free sample pack. In order to get this deal, you must go to drinklmnt.com/ketotwins. So this recipe on here calls for 6 tablespoons of melted butter and 2 large eggs. We're not putting eggs or butter in here. So that's why we like trying recipes like this, because we don't know if they're gonna work. And you know, keto ingredients, they don't necessarily act the same as ingredients that you would find in a regular brownie mix. So we're gonna pour the brownie mix into the bowl. Into that, we're gonna add 1 cup of this Fairlife Core Power protein shake and 2/3 of a cup of yogurt, and we're gonna mix that all together. Whenever I say whiskey, people think I'm talking about alcohol. They don't know me well because I would never drink whiskey. I'm a vodka person.
We don't even like vodka either, but
Yeah.
it's the most palatable.
Well, when we do go to events, what do we drink usually? Vodka, seltzer, and
Element.
yeah, it tastes like a cocktail.
Right.
And I find it does help, you know, keep you hydrated.
Right. Why are you holding it like that? It's so, yeah, there you go.
Sarah always,
You're just like, rah, rah, rah.
so here's how it's looking.
Don't, okay.
It doesn't have eggs in it. Sarah and I like to leave it sitting out for a bit, let everything absorb. Sometimes keto ingredients can be slower to absorb moisture. So we're gonna let this sit, and then we're going to put it in our pan. So the creator of the recipe, she put some chocolate chips in hers, but since this has chocolate chips, we're not really gonna add any. You could add Choc Zero chocolate chips. Those are sweetened with monk fruit, or you could use Lily's chocolate chips. That's sweetened with stevia. I'm spreading it out.
Hard to get all the angles with one camera, okay? Sometimes I don't know if she's gonna talk or if she's going to
I don't
not
know
talk.
either. I don't either.
You made it seem like you were about to talk, so that's why I was looking at your face.
Oh, I was gonna say
See?
something.
Are you gonna talk or not?
It says here for an 8x8 inch pan, you use a 24 to 28 minute cook time, but this is a 9x9 inch pan, so it's 20 to 24 minutes. Also, there's no eggs in this recipe. And we want it to be fudgy and kind of melty. So we're gonna go on the low end. We're gonna do 20 minutes at 350 degrees.
Here you go. Goodbye. Be something. Please be something. Merch coming soon, right, Emily?
Sure. I'll get right on that with my design skills. Have you noticed my hair today?
Looks kind of frizzy.
I know. That's how you know it's getting warm in Chicago, because my hair just grows and grows. You guys have not even seen it in its true nature.
Show a picture. Or
I have a whole video of me laying in bed. This is how I look. I'll show you. Anyway, let's see how it turned out. Ooh. Does it look solid? No.
2 more minutes?
Eh.
It might take time to set up too. I don't want it to overcook. 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but 3 minutes.
5 minutes.
No! Still kind of jiggly, so we're gonna let it go for a couple more minutes.
All right, it's been 8 more minutes, but it's not.
Still very jiggly, so.
We're gonna put it in longer. We haven't surpassed the original bake time yet. Let's just try 5 more minutes.
Pretty much we're gonna bake this thing until it starts setting up a little bit.
Because
so.
I think it's semi-solid.
But maybe it's going to be fudgier because there aren't eggs in it. So we'll check
and maybe
back.
it's not gonna hold together all because there's no eggs in it. 5 more minutes.
How long is
I think
it?
it looks solid.
Yeah, I think it's definitely.
Can I touch it?
Okay.
We have to let this cool for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're gonna bring it downstairs and we're gonna try it. Do you have anything to serve it with?
Not really.
Okay, great. Let's dissect it. Oh, look, it's kind of sticking. So maybe spray it. I thought that parchment paper meant you don't have to spray it. I was wrong.
What kind of weirdo shapes are you doing?
Like this.
That's
What's wrong with that?
weird. Have you never cut a brownie before?
No, honestly, I don't often.
You cut
make
it like
brownies.
in threes and plop. Okay.
Okay, so it's still kind of soft. Not gonna lie about that.
So I did hand whip some whipped cream because Emily like there's nothing else to eat with it. So just some heavy whipping cream, a little bit of vanilla, and some sweetener. What are you looking at?
No, it's just it's a little moist in the center. I mean, I think that's what it's gonna be. Even in the video, the original video, it was like
A little bit
yeah.
moisture-ish.
Yeah.
I don't really like a dry, cakey brownie. I like an undercooked brownie. I like a lava cake. Definitely tastes like a brownie. Well, maybe a little bit softer.
Like
but,
a brownie pudding.
Right. It's not too sweet. Texture is nice.
It's such an easy hack too. We'll put the original protein count and how much you add when you add in the Fairlife protein mix and the yogurt.
You know, with normal desserts, I find myself like a normal brownie. I could eat 3-4 brownies and be hungry afterward. With a protein brownie, it's gonna keep you fuller for longer.
Right. Everybody's all about that protein, guys. Well, I really like this. It's really good.
Yeah, I definitely would give it a go if you were in the market for a brownie. I wonder if it would work with the cake mix, but with, you know, like vanilla, you know?
Good idea.
Then they'll put a little berry on top or something.
I like that you can get this at the grocery store on Amazon, too. It's relatively inexpensive. Sometimes they have it on sale. Stock up on them, and then you can have it in your pantry.
I wonder what the difference between the brownie mix and the cake mix is. Maybe more baking soda, which would
Powder?
make it puff up more.
That's an interesting question. We have no idea. I never thought about that until
What's the difference between a brownie and a cake batter? I haven't baked enough to know, but there obviously is a difference. Sometimes I know things, and most of the times I don't.
Sarah's feeling philosophical today.
A deep dive.
3 ingredients, it worked out well. And you know, we have a bunch of other 3 and 2 ingredient recipes that we've tried on our channel. YouTube seems to think that you'd like this video here, so why don't you click on it? We will see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out.
You're just like, rah, rah, rah.